What's up guys, live here at Daytona Regionals with Gabe Cherniske, and he did really well at the Daytona Regional. He decided to cop himself a shirt and a jacket just like anybody can at any of our regional stands, and you get free stuff from us. So he scored himself some sweet new stuff straight from Ultra Pro, and he also nabbed himself a 17th place finish. So a little bit short of that top 16, but top 32 out of 600 plus players, pretty good. So how was your day today, man?
Today wasn't the best. I went 2-3-1 today after a 7-2 start yesterday. So I could have done better, but the draws were not in my favor at all.
All right, cool. Let's check out this deck. It looked pretty unique. So let's start explaining some of these. You can start wherever you like.
Okay, so the first thing that really stands out is probably the 4-2-1 Garbodor line. Most people that I've seen at least are opting for another Trashulance or another Garbotoxin, but I figured 2 would be good enough because I've got the 2 stretchers, which means I can get them back. And most of the time I use Garbodor in the first place to clean up after I've gotten that Black Ray GX off from the Necrozma. So at that point I can also Tool Drop to clean up, I can use Lele to clean up, Wobbuffet's good, and another thing that sticks out about my list is the Turtonator. And Turtonator's good against Golisopod, but it was also good against Night March, and it helped against Turbo Dark twice, and it put in work today. I wouldn't take it out. And I played against the Mirror 3 times today. I beat Xander Perot yesterday actually, and I beat Rahul last round today. And one of the things I found out is that in the Mirror, a Muscle Banded or a Choreo is great because it allows you to get an energy on a Trubbish and swing for nothing because Dimension Valley is going to be in play. And that helped out a lot. I lost to Azul first round of day 2 today because he played the Mew Drampa list, so he could DCE his Mew, bring it up, knock out a Lele, and I don't have that option. So also the 2-2 choice band muscle band split is unique. That worked the best for me. Before this tournament, I was thinking about just going 4 choice band consistency, but there's a lot of things I'd like to hit with that aren't EXs and GXs, and I need muscle band for that. Like Night Marchers, I can muscle band a Turtonator, DCE it, kill a Joltik, and then they bring up their next Night Marcher, and that Night Marcher is gonna die. And then when it does die, they're forced to like one-shot it. They're forced to discard all these things with Battle Compressor, and then I can bring up Choreo and sweep them. So
how was the Wobbuffet?
The Wobbuffet was really good the entire day. It was good with after Necrozma, after I used the Black Ray GX, because I spread the damage everywhere against like Turbo Turtles or Turbo Dark, and then I'd bring up Wobbuffet and I just one-shot him right back. And I can keep reusing it with the stretchers, only needs 1 energy because of Dimension Valley. And one of the things I also did a lot is turn 1, I Lele for that Bridget, get like 2 Trubbishes and a Wobbuffet, or Trubbish or Rangaroo Wobbuffet depending on my hand. And it was just pretty good the whole day. I can rescue stretcher it back. Computer search was the A-spec of choice. The original list for this was from my friend Isaiah Williams. Shout out to him. And he played Life Dude instead of Computer Search in his list, and I didn't like Life Dude. I'd rather have that extra consistency, because getting what you need when you need is better than denying your opponent prize cards.
How was the Mystery Energy? You don't see that very often.
The Mystery Energy was nuts. It allowed me to retreat into that Wobbuffet turn 1 whenever I needed to, or I could Mystery a Trubbish and I didn't want to get knocked out. I could bring it into a Lele and just stall for a turn. Like if I didn't want a night march, if I didn't want to put on that, or not night march, tool drop, I didn't want to put on that early pressure. And Mystery Energy was great. It was an awesome, awesome, awesome card. Allows you to switch between Lele's too, over and over, and that's cool. It the big thing is therefore is Trubbish, because that 2 retreat can be bad sometimes, especially when you really need something else active and you're not hitting that float stone.
Awesome. Well, this looks really unique. You had some really unique tech choices. Fun fact, Gabe is actually in consideration right now for B team, so we are officially launching our B team. Hopefully by the end of this month. We have a few candidates from this event that did really well, and he did fantastic, beating a lot of big name players, and his consistency in travel is definitely put him to the top of the the consideration list. So thank you again for supporting us this weekend. Congrats again on the top, and hope to see a lot more from you in the future, man.
Thanks.
Bye.